Oh, wait. It's me, but there's more. Oh. Ooh, woo, woo, woo. Okay, it's Chase to see. Hey, as long as that flavor stays in your mouth.
Hey man, say man, this the boy. Dude, don't act like you don't know who I am. AKA your favorite rapper. Only sports track.
Holy shit, that is literally an orange. What off-brand energy drink you got going on here? Just saying. Ooh, wow, I'm a whore right now. But what? Oh, woo, woo, woo.
There's too much butter in the pan.
Overly woke people piss me off more than anything in the world. You play with my bitch.
They had no blacks. What is wrong with that, bro?
Wow!
That was on my list. Because I sure was going to hit you with the grand rising, my sister.
All you hear is Michael's mother in the background. Michael, hang on that damn phone!
I'm getting ripped tonight. It says, man, fuck this shit. And walk off. Not only did he walk off, it was a dog. He kicked the shit out the dog. Why you kicked the dog, bro?
Somebody! Oh, call the doctor! Oh my god. Jesus. Hello, hello. You good? You on mute.
Hey, I'm all right. A little under the weather, but I'm here. You look nice.
Thank you. Under the weather? How you get sick in 24 hours?
I went to the dentist today and the medicine got me feeling haven't fully recovered. But I'm here.
As you are.
I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Mo, suck an egg. Okay?
Yeah.
He said the Patriots losing. Like, it's all right.
Man, probably fuck you, nigga. I don't care. It don't count.
It don't. Because it don't. Because it don't.
No, it don't.
I got wax on. Anyway. You know, help my girl out. You know, my best friend, her man requested her to get some extensions on them lashes. I said, all right, sir, I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put some lashes on it for you. And I offered some other services and ended up fucking up my dress. Got a forever memento of a wax. But you know, it is what it is. It's cool, you know.
Well, how you doing today?
I do good. Can't complain.
It's better than bad. That's all. Better than bad.
Did you go to the gym yet?
Oh no, not today. Not today. I couldn't go to the gym if I tried today. Yesterday, got my little lift on yesterday. Today.
Not today.
Not today. Probably not tomorrow either, because I'm gonna be on plantation tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
So that's probably ain't gonna happen. Saturday, I don't know. We ain't figured that out yet.
Mm-hmm.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, and if we got enough gas, we'll cross it. Sometimes the bridge be too long. You don't got enough gas. You get stuck on that bridge. That's a long wait.
You know, I usually like you with a little bit more. I usually like it with a little bit more hair on top, but I like this low cut. It look cute on you.
Well,
Brother Jesus, now he got a bottle. Uh-huh.
oh yeah. I know how many had this, but I said, you know what? Just stop wasting a whole bunch of bottles. Just
Boy,
go
you be
to.
bringing 14 bottles with you every time.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you.
I'm a drinker.
I'm
a drinker.
that you is.
I'm a drinker. Water, that is.
Water.
Water.
You gotta stop. You gotta stop the
body's a
color
yeah.
sports energy drink. You know?
Yeah, my body's a temple. I like my pee clean and clear.
And under control.
Mm-hmm.
Waddle bobble McGee.
You got some people, pee out here looking like sweet tea. That's not good. That's not good. So, before we get the show started, I want to do a little something. Okay? So, this is directly towards you. So, we're going to play a little game, a top 5.
Okay.
But this is the problem with the top 5. I'm going to throw something out there. You have to rate it from 1 to 5, but you don't know what's coming after.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, so I have to categorize it, but I don't know what the next thing is to put it in. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
Mm-hmm.
So this is top 5 black sitcom actresses.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, Moesha.
3.
Okay. Number 2, Queen Latifah.
1.
Mm-hmm. Already?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Number 3, Kim from the Parkers.
4.
Okay. Laura.
Who the hell is that?
From Family Matters. You know who Laura is?
5. That bitch was fucking no.
Yeah, I ain't like it. I ain't like it.
I'll give my reasons why I don't fuck with Laura after the fact. Go ahead, baby.
Okay. Okay. The last I got 3. I'm gonna look at one more. Okay, last one. Gina from Martin.
Appropriately too. So Queen Latifah, Gina, Moesha, Kim, fucking Laura. So here's the problem I got with this bitch, right? So Laura Winslow, okay, from time, because I think they started the show when they were 14 or 14 years old, 14, 15 years old, because they had just got into, I think it's like freshman year and then, whatever, right? So she knew Steve liked her the entire time, right? And Steve was very much a pushy ass nigga on Laura, like where that's a whole nother conversation, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Laura still knew the good things about Steve, still knew the attributes and the pros to who Steve is. It's just the fact that the nigga had fucking slave ocean toed wide, like fucking, what is it? High water ass pants on, high socks, bowling bowl shoes, and wore suspenders and shit. Like the nigga was given very much geeky for no reason, right? And he just acted weird and just did some weird ass shit. But he had a good heart and the things that he would do for the Winslow. Nigga was at the Winslows more than his mama and daddy house. Like, if you know what I'm saying? So he was, he kind of became part of the fam. What I disliked about Laura is as soon as this nigga figured out how he could change his aesthetic to look cooler, because Stefan was no different than Steve. They were the same nigga. It's just Stefan wore a leather coat. Okay? Took the leather coat on, took the glasses off. All he did was just talk with a deeper voice. That's it. That's literally it. He still thought the same way, processed everything the same way. Everything, like the nigga did not change. But as soon as she saw a nigga put on the leather coat, now this bitch hot in her pussy. Bitch, fuck you. Because the whole time you could have literally, I get the attitude, but it's still the mere fact of like, this is still the same nigga. At the end of the day, it's just it was just a different swag. That's all it was a different swag. That's it. It's the same nigga though. And you got hot in the pussy for him. And then that episode when Steve was like, I'm going back to who I am all the time. I don't need Stefan. And this bitch was over here crying. Oh, Stefan, I'm gonna miss you. Oh, Stefan, it's still Steve, bitch. Like, what are you crying about? Right? But then when he got with Myra, right? And she would be coming around, hey Steve, he was like, my bitch need me. Fuck you, Lord. I'm going with Myra and my little hootie. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Myra loved Steve for all the things he was, loved his little ass car, loved his intelligence, loved all these things. As soon as Laura saw that shit, she started wanting to get on Steve's dick. Like, fuck you, bitch. Like, why when I'm getting my appropriate attention and someone's actually appreciating me, now you want to come around and be Mrs. Kenai? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't like Laura. What her little hating ass. Nah, dog. Don't be coming after me now that I found a bitch who liked me and you wanted me because I had a leather coat on. The fuck am I, Morpheus, bitch? You know, nah.
And Myra was fine. Myra
fun as the fuck. R.I.P. R.I.P. But still, yeah. It's still the mere fact. Both, you know what's crazy? Myra and Eddie not Eddie, and Michael Jamal Warner dated. That was so well. But anyway, the point is, fuck Laura. And then why Judy went up the stairs and never came back down? We don't know. We don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? Laura probably has to do with that too. Okay, well, yeah, we know that. We know the behind the scenes. But I'm just saying, Justin and Theo, yes. But Patriots are trash. Rome.
Fuck your couch, nigga.
Rome, you almost took me. Rome. You know how quick my mouth is. You're lucky that it. Okay.
Anyway, Rome, I'll push your ass. I'll push Rome for that. Bitch. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I should have done that. I got a headache. He pissed me off. I apologize.
I've never seen you like this. That was violent. Anyways, but yeah, fuck Lord. Anyways, so today we talking about dating, going out, the streets, corners, the block, 5 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, so if y'all know, there was a black woman on TikTok that was having herself a little snack at a coffee house or a coffee place or whatever. Who said that a guy just offered her to take her out on a coffee date and she declined. She doesn't do coffee dates. If you want to do them, fine, but I don't do coffee dates. I don't want to do coffee dates. So I took myself on a coffee date. Okay, bitch. The fuck, whatever. What I Ert? My J, hey me. But yeah, so I wanted to know, what's your minimum that you would accept as a date? Because I mean, I feel like a maximum is, I mean, if you could get the world, you would want the world, right? But what's the minimum you would accept to like go on a date if somebody wanted to go on a date with you?
Like if they want to pay for the date?
Sure.
I mean, shit, I'll treat people the way I want to be treated. Right? So I also look at things the way I want people to look at it for me. So that being said, if it's the first date, I don't want nothing grand. Because I'm not gonna do nothing grand, to be honest with you. Because I always tell people the way women look at their vaginas is the same way some men look at their pockets. So, which means if I hold my pockets and my wallet dear to my heart, I'm not just finna throw it out there. So it's kind of like fucking on the first date. Some people ain't gonna fuck on the first date, which is cool. I'm with that. I'm not finna spend them racks on the first date. I might not like you. I might find out you got halitosis, and I'll spend $400 on your stink breath ass. I gotta sit in front of you for the next 2 or 3 hours, and you got boo boo mouth, and I don't spend $400.
And this is the thing that I've been saying because people do.
Yeah.
This is the thing that I've been saying because I had a halitosis date one time, and you know I had to tell him, I was like, "Listen, baby, you fine as the fuck. Let me go. There's some mints in my car. Just want to tell you, some mints in my car. Here you go. Okay." But I think people are missing the premise of like dates and how dates are constructed, right? I think because we live in such a fast-paced world nowadays that you can get to know a person within a week or two in communicating with them and yada 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 yada, that you feel like that when this first date is approached and when you guys are going out, you're supposed to get the grand damn slam of all this shit. And I don't think so. Well, bitches can call me, pick me or not, whatever. I don't give a fuck. For me, okay, and to that, let me just back up. I made a video about this, and it was very much for Candace. This is what Mrs. Hayes would do. Miss Hayes would do in a situation like, you know, if I was offered a coffee date, like I would like to go on a coffee date. I feel more comfortable. Like you don't have to get so jazzed up. You know, you just wear your regular clothes, make sure everything earn. You know, you can clean yourself up. And it's more intimate because you don't have somebody coming to ask if you want some more fucking bread, some more water, how's the food tasting, and shit like that, right? Some raggedy me hole. And I'm sorry, you might not even be raggedy, but you pissed me off. So there's that. Come in the comment section talking about some. Yeah, you can accept them. That's good for you, but I could not accept them. They're so low and less and like no effort. And I don't have to worry about how I'm gonna look. I always make sure I look good when I go out or something like that. So I'm like, good for you. And she's like, and good for you for accepting it. Bitch, we can get fucking active in this motherfucker if we need to. So like one of my mutuals, shout out to Juan, would like came back and was like, well, good for you for not accepting them, ho. Like, I was like, okay, thank you. Because I knew I wasn't the only one reading some, you know, bitches love being fucking messy for no fucking reason. If it wasn't for you and the boot didn't fit, bitch, scroll on. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, essentially, like first dates are meant to get to know a person. Like, I want to get to know you in person because now we're very much digital dating, right? So if this is our first time meeting up, I want to like sit and talk and have a conversation in person because then I can really determine if this is something I want to move forward with or not. Because some people are just really good at talking cash money via text or phone. But then when they get in front of a person, they can get a little more timid. They can get a little more shy. Maybe they've been hiding this ugly ass laugh you didn't know about. You know what I'm saying? Maybe there's some features you didn't realize or see when you guys might have FaceTime beforehand that you're seeing now in person. Maybe they might be a little shorter, maybe too tall in person. Like there's so many different things. Why am I going to go to a fucking steakhouse to get to know a person? Like I want to get to know you. Like let's sit and chill and talk. Let's go to a fucking park. That's what Jill Scott was saying. Let's take a long walk in the park. You know what I'm saying? After dark. I don't know about that because I don't know you. So you might kill me. But that's the point. Like, you know, like I don't see if there's a problem with coffee dates. I can't drink it, unfortunately. But, you know, I can get me a little chamomile tea. Give me a little water, some lemonade, a little scone. You know what I'm saying? And we can talk. We can be in the like little nook and corner of the coffee place and just sit down and have a conversation.
See, one of the reasons why I say this too, right? is as you go on in this relationship or in relationship period, right? Over time, you have to level up whatever you're doing, which means if the bare minimum I'm doing is a coffee date, once we start to get more in tune to each other, I'm going to have to start taking you better places, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I jump out the gate
Mm-hmm.
with somewhere good, you are expecting me to, you know what I'm saying? So if let's say for instance, if I spend $200 on you on the first date, right?
Mm-hmm.
After a while, that 200 is gonna have to start turning to 3 and 4. I ain't got it.
Mm-hmm.
I barely had it too. The reason why I spent that too because that was what we call a free check. I ain't had no bills that week,
Margie,
so I
please.
was able to hit you with the 200. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's because I got water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not finna set myself up. Then again, I might not even like you. That's another thing. I'm not finna spend a whole bunch of money on somebody I'm not sure I'm gonna like.
That's
Because
the
you got a big
point.
ass and titties doesn't mean titties, whatever. But what I'm saying is because you have those things doesn't guarantee you stuff. It doesn't guarantee, not for me it don't.
No, I don't know why dates are so monetized anyway. Like you said, you can spend, and I just want to say you can spend $200 on a date without it just being food.
Mm-hmm.
Like smooth $200. Like if you went to go somewhere real quick, you want to go to a certain park, you want to go to a museum, you gotta pay for parking. All right. Then you get inside, you get your tickets and stuff like that. Cool. Now you walking around looking at stuff. Maybe they got little snacks or something in there for you to snack on. Okay, even if it's $20, that's a little snack or something like that. Then afterwards, you're like, oh, what you want to go? We could go to the park. We could go here. We could go there. You probably gonna go somewhere where you got to pay a fee to go into a lounge, a hookah, or whatever. These are all things that are cheaper, but you gonna spend some money. You know what I'm saying? And you gonna eat at some point. Somebody finna eat something. Like on one of the dates I went to, my first date with this dude, we went to an arcade, right? Which I love. Put me in front of the six, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Street Fighter. So if like we go to arcade, all right, cool. If it's $10 or $20 for each person to get in, that's already $40 off his pocket. Then we got inside. We both got something to drink. That's another like $30 right there added on, right? So now you already done got 50. No, I'm sorry, I can't count 90. So you already got $90 already in the pocket just for entry. Now it's $20 a person. Entry, drinks, $90 already. Fucking already. You get what I'm saying? We're in there chilling. Now let's go get something to eat. Now we get something to eat. We both get a little something to drink. Put the eat charge. I'll say it was like maybe $80 on top of that. I can't do math past that, but 90 plus 80 equals what it equals. And you already, I know it's probably more than surpassing 200, obviously. So you already spent roughly about three something on a date, and you didn't even go to no steakhouse, do nothing expensive, do nothing. You just literally did one cohesive thing and then went to something else. You feel what I'm saying? But that was a nice date. That was something cool. That was something nice. But some of you fucking raggedy having ass bitches like need to have 5-star Michelin restaurant, Roof Chris, Del Frisco's, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's not neat. I want to get to know you. I want to see how you interact with me just as a person. And like Margie said, like, and we talked about this, Duke, on the phone. Like, I would love to do an activity for a date. Like, love that. It's great. Maybe ask, like, when we go get our physical and they say, do you have any of these listed ailments? Maybe we should go through a checklist of what I physically can or cannot do. Because maybe my hip dysplasia is acting up this week. Maybe my knee took a wrong turn. You know what I'm saying? I can't squat that much. Maybe my lower back is out. We don't know what's going on in this body anymore. So every day is a new adventure. Is there Bengay involved in this date? If so, please bring the Tiger Balm, so it don't stank up the place. Like, we need to evaluate about what we doing. You know what I'm saying? If we going bowling, let it be known you may have to tie my shoes. I can't bend over and tie these shoes like that. I got a stomach. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that flexible. You know, if we go and axe throwing, let it be known that at some point I'm gonna be like, baby, take me home. My back hurting too much from bending over to get this motherfucking axe because I can't stick it in the wood. You know, if we go and we do what's that shit called? Is it Target? What is that shit? Laser. If we do laser tag, let it be known I turn my gun sideways and I duck and hide. But if I get stuck in a position and you like, where you at? Leave me where I be. Let me figure out how I'm gonna get up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to embarrass myself in front of you. But like, let's go over a date. Yes, you need to know what a person can or cannot do. Ask me. Like, I know that women love a man who plans a date, but if you come to me like, yeah, so I thought it'd be real cool. Like, if we're gonna do like a little light something, we'll go get like a little light brunch or something like that. And then afterwards we could go to the museum, and then connected to this museum is like a really nice like botanical gardens that we can walk through and whatever may have you. Hold on, player. Let me tell you where you fucked up at. You said brunch and then activities. My stomach don't know what it's going to do that day. You already asking me to do things after I done ate. And the activities is walking. Walking going to make you do what? Move and do what in your stomach? Shit. So now my stomach going off in the museum, and they like, damn, who put a bomb in the bathroom? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I don't got time to be sitting here with my stomach rack city, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting here trying to be cute with you, and I'm starting to sweat a little bit. You like, oh, you wanna sit down? You know, is the walking getting to you? Like, you don't understand that I'm battling something internal in my sides right now, okay? And I'm trying to keep it cute. Where my fan at? Okay, it's too hot right now. You know, you fucked up. Then you say we going to a museum. All right, cool. We could go to a museum, and then you talk about botanical gardens and shit, nigga. Butterflies. Bugs, heat. Whoa. We walking already. The fart sweats. It's getting crazy in here, my nigga. Nah, what we can do though. Museum first, botanical gardens. Cause now I'm cooling. Now I'm famished. I worked up hunger. Then I can go get something to eat. And then we could part fucking ways. Because we parked at the restaurant and my car's right there. So when I get time to go, we can go. I can get in my car and boom all the way home. You know, so you just gotta make sure you're doing the right things and place them in the right places. You know.
So this is the issue. Picking back on something you said, and I want every woman on the sound of my voice. Okay, listen to what I'm saying.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Get in the mind of the man right now and understand where he's coming from. Okay. When you say, I want a man who takes lead, and I want a man who makes decisions, yada yada yada. These decisions come with consequences. Prime example: I had an ex. I decided I'm gonna do an all-day date, 4 activities on these dates.
Oh, you said date.
Yeah. 4 activities on this date. Alone, all day date. 4 activities. 3 of the activities she didn't like. That I paid for, booked.
In advance.
Reserved everything. 3 she didn't like. So now when I hit you with, hey babe, what you want to do? You want to hit me with just choose something? No, because I did that already.
Mm-hmm.
And I waste my money. I don't like wasting money.
I don't like wasting money.
Have it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So I probably borrowed this money from Paulette to even do what we're doing. So I need to know what's going to make you happy when we get there. Because I'm not good at guessing, apparently.
And that's the thing. It's like first dates is like for me to get to know you. So that way on the second date, maybe I could pick up what you said on the first date and like use that with you or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I personally don't see what's wrong with doing something small and intimate. For me to say it shows low effort, bitch, I don't know you. I literally don't fucking know you, nigga. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's just say if this is like a face-to-face interaction, a mutual friend interaction, or we met at a bar, whatever the case may be. If you agree to go on a first date with me, right, and I'm taking you out somewhere, like, you don't know me, I don't know you from a fucking hole in a wall. I don't see what the problem is, and I despise the women who want to have like back in those days men and don't realize that back in those days that's exactly how their fucking dates went. They just went for walks in the park and shit because they didn't know each other. You know what I'm saying? They went to like a local diner and just sat down and talked and shit. Like, these people weren't doing the most extravagant thing. The most extravagant thing they were doing is like bringing flowers for the hoe. Like, that's pretty much it. And I'll say this again, stop getting in these motherfuckers' car, because then I just seen a video on TikTok where a girl went on a first date with a dude. He picked her up. They went out. They got back in the whip to him driving her home. And she said something, or he said something that led into like some type of an argument. This nigga's doing fucking 95 to 100 in the whip. And she's recording like, please stop, like, let me out, let me out, let me out. He's like, I'm not even doing that to you, wild and blah, blah, blah. You're driving that fast and I don't feel like you're in control of the car. Yeah, I need to get out. Don't even take me home. Get me the fuck out this car. I'll call it Uber, G. Like, stop getting in these people's car. Please. Drive to the motherfucker. I always drive my own car to wherever. When you on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, whatever date, yada, yada. Yeah, cool. That'd be cute. Have him pick you up, whatever. Or meet at a mutual place and then y'all can drive in his car to whatever. That's fine, whatever. But like, I know it's cute for a nigga to come pick up a bitch, but like, people be doing just too much weird shit for you just be hopping in somebody's car. Once you get into somebody's car, that's it. That's why I don't do Uber. Like, I will do my damnedest not to have an Uber or not to do a Lyft. Like, I will do my damnedest. I don't trust that shit. I just can't. But yeah, be careful. Because niggas out here is crazy. Bitches be crazy too. Bitches is crazy too. Bitches is crazy as shit. Shit. But yeah, like, even if it was like, I don't know, like, it's even if it's a second or third date, I still don't feel like, yeah, I mean, do a little thing, but you don't have to go stupid crazy. Like, I've had dinner dates where I had a guy bring me to like a rooftop where there was like a fire pit and it was really, really nice, swanky too. Like, it was cute. I liked it. But it was just a lot of noise. It was just a lot. It was people, you know. There's music playing high key, low key. I can't really hear. I'm a what? The whole entire fucking time. You got a waiter coming, bringing food, asking how this is, what that is, da da da, over and over again. I might have really talked to you for maybe total 30 minutes out of this whole entire experience because of just how loud it was. I can't hear you, whatever. But if I'm chilling in the park with you, if I'm at a coffee date, if I'm just somewhere that's a little bit less traffic and it's not too much people dealing with each other, then I can actually talk to you and like get to know you on that type of shit. And I've done that and I like that, you know. But I guess some people are just way too above, you know, the simple things in life. But, you know, I don't know.
I think this is my professional opinion.
Oh, professional.
Yeah, because I'm a professional. I think people off rip is trying to be accepted really fast and also trying to get somebody to like them really fast before they start listening. Which means if the first step is always communication over phone or inbox. One of the first questions you ask people is, what do you like to do for fun? I really believe people forget the answer to the question, right? So if I meet a girl and she says, I say, hey, what you like to do for fun? Oh, one of my favorite things to do, I love bowling. I love playing pool, yada, yada, yada. Oh, bet I'm going to take you to a museum. What? She told you on the first time I talked on the phone that she loved bowling and playing pool. Why would you take her to a museum? Don't make sense. Now, what time did she say anything about museum art or nothing? She said bowling and the goddamn playing pool. So what you do is you go to a bar, you go to a bowling alley with pool tables, something like that. It's not that hard, but I think people want, especially men, they want to be accepted and they want you to want them so bad that they think too far outside the box to get your attention. You know what I'm saying? So it's I feel like it's not rocket science. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like certain people just they don't think enough. They don't think enough at all.
You see what Margie said about you?
Uh-uh.
She said you got them glasses thinking he Kevin Samuel.
No, that's an insult. I don't
That
like
is an insult. That is
That's
an
an
insult.
insult. I don't appreciate that, Margie. Marjorie, I don't appreciate that. I don't appreciate that. He's too skinny to be me. He's too skinny. I think he's a woman. I think he's a woman hater. I ain't gonna hold you now. He be preaching sometimes. He used to preach. But yeah, that's not my cup of tea. I'm sorry, I apologize. Just fucking with you. Just fucking with you.
I don't know. It's 9:37. Damn. Time ain't moving for sure. But no, I don't know. I feel like that when that really shocked me. Damn, that made me lose. Oh. Throat a little thirsty, huh? Oh.
I mean, how else is gonna go down?
So you think it's hard for a person to find like authentically to like go on a date with a person? Like I haven't, well, I'm not gonna keep it, but I haven't had an interaction face to face. I would love to like take you out on a date. Never had that. So therefore I don't know what that shit feel like, right? I just know bob doo boo 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 ghost. So like have you ever had like an interaction where you seen a chick, thought she was pretty, struck up a conversation, like, I want to take you out?
Mm-mm.
You know what? I don't know why I asked you. You are not that nigga. Not saying that you not him, you him, but you not the him that do that.
No, even like I said, I would have to talk to you first. Seeing you out in public, that whole love at first sight type bullshit, or I might ask you for your number. After a couple times talking on the phone, we're gonna see. Because one thing, my number one pet peeve is an attitude ass woman, a woman with a bad attitude. And first conversation is always going. People always tell on themselves, not realizing they tell themselves, which means they tell stories about this one time in band camp, this, that, and the third happened. If you tell me too many damn stories about you went off on somebody, the likelihood of me taking you somewhere in public is slim. It's very slim because something's gonna happen, and a lot of my stuff stems from like past, I guess, trauma or things that don't happen before. Where like one of my exes, our first date we went bowling. And she's one of those women who hate seeing like interracial couples. I didn't know this, right? So it was a white girl on a date with a black dude, and she was like upset about it. And then she started picking on like the white girl, talking about, oh, if I was dating him, at least I would have a real person. Just start throwing shade or whatever. But if I was at these questions first, or like had conversation, because was kind of quick. Like I got a phone number one day, and like on Thursday, then Saturday we were on a date. We're not even talking on the phone like that.
Okay, Craig David.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. But I know now, before I take you on a date, we need to get to know each other a little bit first via phone or FaceTime. I'm not taking you out in public, and I'm scared you gonna act stupid. Because I walk off on your ass.
No, that's true.
I walk off on your ass. I don't do that. Not in the Publix.
Actually, I just seen a video, like a thing. Now, you know, people be posting fake shit all the time nowadays just to get some traction, some likes, and some comments, and the conversation stirring, which is what this is
Mm-hmm.
doing right now. So, anyway, way, um, a girl posted a screenshot conversation between her and this guy, and so they were on the date, like they were actually at the place, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he had went up and got up to go to the bathroom. So she texts him and she's like, "Yo, you been gone for a while. You okay?" And he's like, "Nah, I did." And she was like, she's like, "What the fuck? Why would you leave? Like, what the hell? Like, we were on a date." And she's like, "You're supposed to be like taking care of me." He's like, "No, I took care of myself, paid for my shit, and left." And she's like, "What the hell? What kind of man is that? What kind of man does that?" And he's like, "I'm not gonna hold you. Girl, you eat crazy. You eat like an animal. Like, who the fuck picks up their steak and eats it like that? Like that, like you're so classless. Like you are so different than how you portray yourself on the internet. I don't like that. Like, you need to get a grip, shorty, and whatever, whatever, whatever." So she's like, "Who the fuck cares how I'm eating shit? A man would have properly taught a real man would have taught me how to eat a steak instead of like running off and yada yada and not paying for my meal. And I only came out here so you could have a meal with me since you were begging to have a date with me." And he's like, "Well, good. You got your meal, pay for it." Hey, you
Mm.
know? And then he sent the picture of how she was eating. And Shorty literally had the steak like like had the whole steak.
Mm.
Had the whole steak like literally in her mouth. It's a headband. There was gonna be
Oh,
hair on
okay.
the headband.
Okay. Okay.
Damn,
It didn't look like
damn.
it didn't look like a headband for a second.
It's
I didn't
a
know what
head. What you thought it was some panties? I just throw some panties in my mouth.
hey. I mean, I've done it before.
Anyways, but yeah, like he just had the steak, like, you know, all in her mouth and everything. And I think that what the fuck is going on? I think that you know, how you think these is not. First of all, let's really keep it a buck. I had this up here for a little second. We all know how big I is. If you think these draws is going anywhere around this ass in or coochie, okay, this ain't fitting nowhere. That's
Well,
barely my head.
we didn't see the whole thing like that.
You
Go down a little bit more. Go down.
and
Yeah.
yeah. I said yeah. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
We don't know how much cloth is after that little out of the
There's a lot of
street.
hair that's heavy. Anyway, the point is, like I said, the bitch was eating like a fucking savage and got mad. He bought his shit. Like, I don't know why women always go somewhere non-prepared. Anytime I go on a date, outings with friends, wherever, I make sure I have enough to do for me. Like, I don't care about nobody else. I got enough to do for me. Why are you going somewhere unprepared? And even if you have the money to pay for the date, why are you eating like a fucking animal like you ain't never ate nowhere before? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Some people
You know?
haven't.
Hmm?
Some people use these dates for the first time experiences. Like,
But that's another thing. It's like, if you're going on these dates and stuff, I gotta be you. I mean, I would love a surprise. I love like a man planning stuff. Yeah, cool. I need to know where the fuck we going to eat so I can look ahead of time and choose the safe options for food. Not even just because of my stomach, but like I got big titties and I can't. And when I sit down and eat on a table, depending how high the table are, these motherfuckers is sat on the table. You know what I'm saying? So I need to know what's safe there to eat so I don't look like a child getting food all over myself. Because that happens all the damn time.
So what would you take a guy on a date?
I'm sorry. You said what?
Where will you take a guy on a date?
What I have taken guys on a date is I've done Buffalo Wild Wings, I've done Applebee's. But I've already know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? We already tooted and booted. So I don't care about like
We're not talking about niggas, you know. hmm So my question would be, where would you take a nigga on a date?
oh. I would have to ask them, right? Like I would have to ask them.
Yeah.
My palms just got sweaty.
Wow.
I can't. I don't
your
do
knees
that.
weak?
Yeah.
Spaghetti?
Yeah. Yeah. I can't.
This is crazy.
I can't.
Let me say something. Wait, time out.
Like,
I don't
give me.
understand.
I can't even see myself doing that. Like, when I said, like, you know how people be like, oh, you gotta have some balls, kahunas, or some cajote, whatever the fuck. I don't got nothing. They inside of me for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I don't got it. I don't got the junction. What's your function to do that? I can't ask a dude on a date. I can't do that.
Hold on. So this is. I'm not coming at you. This is not directed towards you. All right. But this is what I don't understand about women. Right. Some women come after men for not doing certain things that they can't even fathom on doing. I don't think that's fair.
Hold up. Wait a minute. I've already told you that I commend men on being able to do this, right? Like, you guys are literally raised with 50% of the time you will be turned down. No questions asked. Majority to all of your life, you go at 50% of chance of getting a yes or getting a no. Sometimes it'll be better, sometimes it'll be worse, but you are raised with that thought process, right? And you have to go after women and talk to them and all this other stuff, not knowing how the interaction is going to go, right? I give that to y'all. Me personally, I can't do that. I'm a nervous wreck. I don't even, nigga, I get like fucking queasy if I'm calling a certain person and they don't pick up the phone. I'm like, Jesus! Holy hate me! Like, why did I pick up the phone? Like, I can't do it. Like, rejection is not part of my game. You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't try. I don't whatever. If any person I ever got, nigga, I was blessed. Like, because I do it funny. That's why I always tell people I he you off your draws, because it's easier that way. I get to read the room. I get to, whatever, and see how it goes. And then eventually they make the first move. So I'm like, whew, cool. I weaseled my way in there first by telling a good joke or two, but you took the lead. All right, bet. You know what I'm saying? I cannot come in like, hey, I think you're really handsome and I'd like to talk to you. I can't. But that's why I would never shit on a dude asking a girl out. Like, why can't you just go to a bitch and just be like, hey, I think you did. I'll never do that. What I will do is get on niggas who go up to a bitch. Like, there's 1,500 million different ways that you could talk to a person, and you chose the worst way. Why? Like, why? That I'll talk shit about. But approaching, I give that all to y'all because I
no. What I'm not even saying approaching. What I'm saying is, like, it's just certain things that men do or try to do, and I feel like if we don't do it a certain type of way, we get shitted on. But if you ask if you ask a woman to do it, they're like, So like why is it so easy for you to shit on somebody where it's hard for you to do what you want them to do?
Yeah, no,
it's just like me personally. I mean, when I used to coach football, I used to always tell the kids, I would never make you do anything that I can't do.
Mm-hmm.
I would never do that. So I just don't understand how, like, I mean, I guess, you're raised not to do certain things, but at the same time, like, I just asked you, what would you do? Where would you take somebody on the first date? And you was like, that's how we are too. We have that moment as well. It's not easy.
Oh, a first date?
Yeah. That's somebody that you don't know that you just met. Got them on Thursday, Saturday. What's up?
Panera. Always Panera. Every time Panera.
So this is something you think he would like, or this is something you think you know for sure that you gonna like?
This is something easy. That's why I'm a coffee date bitch.
No,
that's what I'm saying. Like Panera.
That's not what I asked you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was the question? SAT.
What I asked you was, is this something you think he's gonna like, or this something you know that you're gonna like? Because you're not thinking about you thinking about y'all, or you just really thinking about him because you're taking him on a date. You have to think about him before you think about you. You know for sure that you're gonna like Panera. But if you go to Panera, you take him to Panera, and he say, I don't really like Panera. Like me personally, I don't like Panda Express. So if somebody take me to Panda Express, I'm like,
why would someone take you to Panda Express?
I'm just saying. I don't like Panda Express. Somebody else might like it. She might like Panda Express, so she thinks she's doing something because she's going off what she likes. So there's something you have to.
I mean, like, obviously, I can ask the guy, like, is there something that you particularly would like to go or whatever may have you. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get whatever it's whatever. Like, we could do whatever, blah blah blah. But I mean, I personally would pick an easy spot where I think anyone could get anything. Like, even if you just got a water and a cookie, nigga, like, that's why I pick, like, the universal places, not like a specific place. But if a girl asked you on a date, and she was like, would you want to go? What would you say?
I'm doing something active.
So you don't like this woman?
Yeah.
So what's active? What's something that
we ain't gonna climb mountains or nothing, but like you like going play pool, something like that. I don't want to do the dinner and movie is cool. If we do dinner and the movie, I prefer to go to the movie first and then go to the movies. Then go to dinner.
Debrief, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. A walk in the park, something. I don't want to just be one dimensional. Like, I want to be able to do something.
Yeah.
Something, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. Arcade, like you said, we don't have to go axe throwing where you're gonna, throw our lower back or nothing like that. Even that would be cool. You know what I'm saying? You know what I did one time? Yeah, I know a lot of people. One day we went on a gym date. I went on a gym date one time with a girl.
Like
we went to the gym. It was like a legit gym date. She inboxed me on Facebook. We talked on the phone, and she's like, "You want to go on a date?" I said, "Where are we going?" She said, "To the gym." I said, "Oh." And I thought she was bullshit. She was dead ass. And we legit went to the gym. We worked out together. Afterwards, we went and got like little smoothies or whatever. And it was cool. Then the next time we went on a date, we went out to eat, and we went and played bingo. We went playing bingo. It was cool.
So how did y'all conduct like this gym date together? Like, was she like doing weights, or you was on the elliptical? Was it vice versa? And then, like, for random things y'all would walk on a treadmill together? Like, how was y'all interacting on a date at the gym?
We worked out together. We did the same thing. And that's what we did. And I was like, I said, this is your ideal. You my trainer today. I said, whatever you want to do, you're going to do. And that's what we did. We worked out together. It was good. It was cool. She was crazy, though. I found out she was a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I thought that was pretty cool.
Big ups to her to going after what she wants. She liked you. She wanted you. She got you.
She did. A little bit.
Yeah, no, that's good. Yeah, maybe one day I'll stop being puss. I don't think that is happening any form of time soon, but like I said, I mean, I feel like my hee hee ha ha, hey, thing be happening. It be, it just, I just see where the course goes. And if he takes it, then bet we in there. We in there.
Yeah. It's not hard. I just feel like communication and paying attention to what people are saying. You'll get far. You'll get far. Like listening to you, like talking or whatever. I was talking, and you were saying how like doing certain things you like me with. I would never ask you to do that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but like I think it's really hard and it's a gamble. Like it's a really big gamble. Just jumping off the bridge doing shit. That's why I said, like we said at the top of the show, you had a good idea with like a coffee date or something real small to start it off. Because jumping out the gate, you just never know. Because that day I spent a lot of money that day on shit she didn't even like, and I was hooked. My pocket
And that
was
wasn't
too.
like a first thing. That was like a person you was with.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like even that, like that would piss me off. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, I was hot. I was flaming hot Cheetos, man. I felt like you watching me spend all this money. You could at least act like that you was okay with it, and told me later on down the line, hey, you remember that time? Like you were showing me throughout the day, like, because the first thing I got you good. The first thing you was in love with that. I said, bet this is gonna be a day. Guaranteed hoochie pappy. That wasn't my goal, but I'm saying to myself, this is I'm shooting for 3. You know what I'm saying? Second day, I'm like, okay, I miss with 75%. That's good. 75% from the field is great. Third day, miss 50% is still really good. Michael Jordan even shoot 50%. But that last day, that ball hit the rim and fell off. I said, take me out the game, coach. I took myself out the game.
Well, I appreciate your effort in, being that person. I think that's sweet. I think I honestly, and could definitely be a totally different conversation, but I feel like the art of talking, the art of dating is just becoming a very lost practice at this point, because everything is so microwave when it comes to being interested in people, that there are some people who will create red flags that are not red flags just so they can justify not talking to a person anymore, or they just found this one little thing off, or oh, this person reminded me of my ex or the last person I dated, and he wore Kango hats. He wore a Kango hat on our first date. I said no, niggas who wear Kango hats can't be trusted. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just one of those things where I feel like we're so easy to give an excuse to why you wouldn't be able to work out with this person, or why you just might not find them attracted, or like, just different things like that. And because of that, there's a lot of people who are saying there's no good men left, or there's no good women left. And it's like, have you given the ones that have came across your way a actual chance? Like, have you actually looked at this person up and down, not just because you're like, ugly, and swiped? Like, I'll go on Hinge or Woo Plus or whatever, and if I find them unattractive in 3.5 seconds, yeah, I'm gonna swipe. But if it's like, let me see what's on your profile, let me see what other pictures you may have, maybe it's a different angle, maybe because you got shades on, maybe because whatever, maybe let me just see if it's unattractive, or maybe you just didn't have a good angle in that picture. 9 times out of 10 is because they're just unattractive, but at least I went through. I tried to like see what else could be there, But even like, let's just say like TikTok in itself is like a dating app at this point. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like you have a better chance of finding somebody off of it because you're getting to see their personality in real life. But then again, you never know. People might be real fake as fuck and then be different offline. You know, you never know how they, truly are. But if you're not gonna go through, if you want effort in a relationship, you have to go through effort of getting to know a person and or giving a person a chance.
Right.
Like a person just can't come to you and they just be so attractive, and then out of nowhere you guys have everything in common, and then now we're in a relationship and now I'm gonna work for it. No, you have to like work through it the entire process. Every step is something more that you have to achieve by until you get to where you want. But I don't know. I just feel like people are just so easy to be like, gap, like fucking crooked eyebrow, like, you know what I'm saying? One titty look lopsided, bitch. Like, they're so quick to like just pass over on somebody, and you never know that person may be your person, or just even if it was a person in between time, for the meantime, it may work. It may hit. And I just like it's so popcorn microwave that people just don't give a fuck anymore. They're not willing to, do something about it. So
I think before we go, the reason why I talk to a lot of females and I give my opinion on dating when it comes to female, because I want to see my queens win. I want to see y'all win so bad. And this is why. Throw a little bath in there, right? For every man on earth, it's about 3 women to 1. Right? Which means if every man right now says, I'm done, I'm going to settle down with this one woman, it's going to be a lot of single women and lonely women, which means you are going to be forced to share something with somebody, or you're going to be lonely for the rest of your life. What I'm saying is, take your time. Don't look at red flags. Take your time. Don't be picky. And just really think about what you're doing, because this whole, I can't date him because he's a Cancer, or I can't date him because he's a Leo, that type of stuff. Get to know people. Really get to know people. No, I get if they ugly, they're ugly. I get that. There's somebody out there for everybody. But I just want everybody, men and women, just take your time, and if you're interested in somebody, take your time and get to know them. Just don't let one thing hinder you, or things are not going 1,000% the way you want it to go. So, yeah.
that is true. That is true. But then that also means don't let just anybody and everybody talk to you crazy or do whatever they want to do just for you to be able to say, I gave him a chance. I did, So, I mean, like, for example, I conversed with a Negro, and at first I was very mean to this man because in our first conversation, I was like, oh, you like, I don't like that, which made me physically unattracted to the person. But I had to reevaluate, like, you gonna base off how you feel about this person off of one conversation or 2 conversations, or you gonna like try to see, whatever. And I can say now, like, now I talk to him a lot softer, not too much, can't let a nigga know your next move, but I talk to him softer. And even the way he talks to me is different. So I think it's just one of those things. If I had just written it off like, nah, nigga, you good, I'm off you, I wouldn't have like the relationship I have with him now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like sometimes you have to, even in those small cases, you kind of have to see, like, obviously if there's things that that you despise and you hate and you don't like, then yeah, don't do that. But if it's tiny shit that you could kind of get over, or if maybe it's just a disagreement or miscommunication, don't let a pebble become your boulder. Pretty much. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching and being here and commenting and participating in the conversation. If you have not, please give this video a like. Make sure that you share this YouTube channel with any of your close family and friends. if they like this type of conversation. I don't want to no smoke from nobody mama. You know what I'm saying? You can always find me on Instagram at Candy Taste Sweet. You can find me on TikTok at c.hazeINC. I'm here every single Thursday with the one, the only, the Men Zook, my favorite fat man in the world. And yeah, I think I might have something else coming in the works. I don't know. We'll see when we see.
Hey man, say man, this your boy Duke, your favorite fat person. Catch me every Sunday and Tuesday on the Popcorn You Big podcast. Well, 150 podcast. If you add the 1 carry to 5, don't worry about it. The math is right. Also, you catch me sometimes on Wednesdays on Ain't No Book to This Shit with Shea Butter Baby. Also, you catch me here every Thursday with my co-host. Don't call her beautiful because she's gorgeous. Missy Hayes. Also, coming soon, sometime soon we are going to be launching the A-Man Stay Man podcast with me and King Mo. So be on the lookout for that.
That's exciting.
Be on the lookout for that. And also, breaking news for me in October, I will be dropping my first ever children's book called The Adventures of Little Big Man. I just finished writing it today.
Oh my
And
God, this is so
yeah.
you gotta prepare me for this.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Things are coming. Things are coming.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow.
So be on the lookout for The Adventures of Little Big Man. I'm excited. I'm so excited.
That is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy, but let me go before I start. All right, see you guys